People will come, Ray. People will most definitely face like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
You ready to go?
All right. We are live and back and happy to be here. And I think since Chris bought the Orioles, Tigers, Royals, Yankees, Giants, and Rangers, we're going to go ahead and send them these boxes and say goodnight. You guys have a great evening.
Well, Scotty boy, too.
Oh, no, Scotty's here. That's right. Scotty, my man. So I want to start off tonight by talking about an incident we had last week. And we have 0 people in?
Zip.
Zip?
Zippity.
All right. Well, I'm going to still talk about it because they can go back and stream it. Actually resent it out as a second chance offer. And so somebody jumped on that and paid for it, and the person obviously in the break paid for it. And so we had a double payment. Long story short, it caused a big bit of confusion for everybody involved, and we in return are rewarding both people with the same cards that were pulled. And it is never our intention ever at Ego Trip Breaks to make to deceive people or cut them short or anything like that. So we got a hold of everybody involved, and after some communication and everything, all parties were very cool. Thank you so much. And everybody's going to get their cards, and everybody, I hope, is happy, and everybody will join us again. And if there's any proof of that, Scotty is here tonight. He bought some teams, and I'm very pleased with that, and very glad to have him. I think he has a Dodgers, is what he told me he wanted to get, and I'm hoping that you get a Gavin Lux rookie autograph card out of these 2 boxes of Gypsy Queen. Tanner, how many people do we have in the room right now?
3.
So we're our attendance is dwindling down from 24.
Down from like 30.
Yeah, if you missed it, we just pulled 2 boxes of Tribune and 2 boxes of Gypsy Queen. And in tribute, we pulled this wonderful Hank Aaron numbered to 15, 9 of 15 autograph card. Hank Aaron. And we also pulled a Luis Robert or Luis Robert or Louis Robert, or, everybody calls him whatever they want. Anyway, a autographed Luis Robert numbered to 199 in tribute. And we also pulled some doozies in Gypsy Queen. We are now, with you guys, going to finish up the incredible case of Gypsy Queen. Let me just tell you, black and whites, bazooka backs, we have players' weekends, autograph cards, numbered cards, blue. The only thing really that we haven't got is a chrome autograph. And so I'm hoping to pull that out of these 2 boxes right here. And so if everybody's ready, any questions you have, concerns, comments, Tanner on the board. Tanner, say hello.
Hello.
He is very excited to be here, as you can tell. And if you have any comments or questions, you can go ahead and throw them up on the board there, and Tanner will be happy to address them. So are we still at 3, or should we wait for people to get here?
4.
Listen, I am in no hurry. I want to talk baseball. So anybody in the room that wants to talk baseball, I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of my my black cherry sparkling soda. That also happens to be a hard seltzer, White Claw.
Lame.
Tanner on the board almost had me have that go through my nose. Anyway, we're at 4.
Whopping 4, yeah.
Well,
5. Oh,
5. Well, I think that's because Chris owns all the teams.
Chris and Scott.
Chris and Scott. I think so. Well, listen. We just got an eBay notice here. Let me check that out. Delivered. Yordan Alvarez, green. Scott, you hear that? Delivered. Yordan Alvarez, green auto. Your card has arrived today. All right, here we go. Mr. Robert and Mr. Aaron are going to join us for this break. Hope you don't mind. I just like looking
Not
at
to
the.
get confused, nobody in this break owns it.
Yeah,
Right.
Tanner is 20 and he does not drink, so he keeps me straight. He signs all the confidentiality stuff and the rules and regulations and what have you.
Well, I don't want people to be confused that they got the White Sox in this break and think they got it.
And as you can tell, Tanner on the board is all business tonight. So we do we need to sign contracts with everybody? No.
Just continue.
Oh. Anyway, we are going to open Chrome last. Is there anybody would like to see pulled?
We believe in. Do we believe? Are we superstitious? Like, do you need to ask for in order for it to be pulled, or?
Well, I don't know. It works for Dan at Beer Money Breakers, and I know you love those guys. But usually they ask Dan to pull it, and he does. And Chad is usually sitting behind Dan, reading the board like you do, and cracking up and stuff like that. So I don't really think that Chad has anything to do with the pulls. I think it's all Dan. But whatever the case, I will share what they pulled for me last week for this room.
Oh, great.
Because I'm kind of excited about that. Without further ado, here we go. We will open row 1, and then we will show the cards. Go to row 2, show those cards. Go to row 3, show those cards. This is a 2-box Gypsy Queen 2020 break. 2 boxes, which, listen, we could pull something good out of here. How about a super factor out of a 2-box break? We just wanted to make sure that anybody wanted in on the boxes that this case has been on fire, and I'm really hoping that it continues for you all that bought into this. Again, I'll say it now. We appreciate your business.
Quick announcement: please go follow our Twitter at Ego Trip Breaks because that's what lets everybody know that we go live.
Yeah, follow us on Ego Trip Breaks at Ego Trip Breaks on Twitter. You can also subscribe to us right there at the lower right-hand corner, Tanner. There's a subscription button.
Yeah.
And we also have an email, which I have no idea what it is, so don't email us. We'll never get it.
Works for my son. He called is. Oh, yeah. Chris Walters said his son called a Kiermaier hit last night, and they pulled it. So.
They pulled it.
Yeah.
So what does Chris want?
I'm assuming Tampa Bay Rays, or any of the other 20 teams he has.
Right. Chris owns a Major League Baseball. Everybody.
Wow.
League.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Without further ado, I will not name off all players. It is too hard to do, and I'm too busy looking at numbers on jersey and uniforms and freaking.
We already broke the other boxes of tribute. The ones we did tonight were the last ones.
Here comes a indigo blue, and it is Robles, Victor Robles from the Washington Nationals. Congrats. That is numbered to 250, 209 of 250. Congrats. I have yet, and I say I have yet, Nick Solak rookie, I say I have yet to pull a Military Day card, but I'm telling you right now, I totally think I have, and I just didn't see it. Anyway, we're going to check for bazooka backs. How are we on cam there, Tanner?
Good.
Tanner on the board tells me we're good. Fortune teller, Max Scherzer. Can you see him okay?
Yeah.
All right, fortune teller, Max Scherzer. Here we go. How's everybody doing? Where are you from?
I think the Hink was definitely the best card at the last break.
Yeah, the Hank Aaron card was incredible. How about a King Griffey Jr. high numbered card and Gypsy Queen going out to the Mariners? King Griffey Jr.
Griffin Jr.
King Griffey Jr. Do what?
Carol Baskin.
Oh, God, we're not going there. These guys do not want to hear about Carol Baskin.
Killed her husband.
Yeah, in case you guys don't know it, Carol Baskin's a girl on Tiger Kings that capped her husband and apparently
Capped her husband.
fed him to the tigers. Whatever, man.
Capped him?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Whatever. Oh, logo swap. How about Kyle Hendricks?
Jimi Hendrix.
Kyle Hendricks from the Chicago Cubs, who have been on absolute fire, I'm telling you, for the whole case. Both. Logo swap.
What?
If you had the Cubs, seriously, if you've had the Cubs throughout this whole case, you have got unbelievable cards. They are on fire. What happened? What did I say? Did we have a Tiger Kings
Chris
fan?
Walters is the Tiger King.
Oh, he is.
Roar. Quoted.
Roar? Is he in jail? Is it the Tiger King himself?
In the flesh.
Listen, I know the Tiger King series was all that, and everybody watched it, and they couldn't.
Wait, before you diss it, who was the one that said, Tanner, you need to watch the Tiger King? Was that
Yeah, well,
you?
listen, yes, I did. I watched it because I couldn't believe what the hell I was seeing. I couldn't believe that this was TV. Honestly, this was on TV. Literally, I could do a show. If you like that, I'll tell you what, people. How many people do we have in our room? 4. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to make a series called Gary. And you guys can come watch my show. Because if you watch Tiger King, I guarantee you I can be more entertaining than that. And I didn't cap my husband and feed him to the lions and tigers. Although I have a wife. So, anyway. If you're in the room, so what do you think? Did Carol Baskin kill her husband? Because Abby, who is Tanner's significant other, went to Baskin Robbins and they had a tip jar. And if you thought Carol Baskins killed her, you put it in yes. If you didn't, you put no. And all the money was in yes. So apparently America thinks, or France, or whoever watched, thinks that Carol Baskin is guilty. And then I saw on TV, why are we talking about Carol Baskin? Seriously.
Obviously, you think it's interesting.
No, I saw on Yahoo where they had said that, they signed a reporter to dig into this. And so now it's probably going to be another series. And we're going to have to watch it again because you guys keep talking about it.
Your Money Breaker said those are some strong words, Gary.
How about a King of Wands,
he's like
Aaron Nola?
He's like 10 White Claws in, so.
I am not. 9.
He brings 2 to the table every time he sits down.
Oh, here's our first autograph card. Put those there. And it is not numbered, but it's a high numbered card. Do they autograph high numbered cards in Gypsy Queen? He's not a high number.
He's not?
Oh, it is a logo swap of Pedro Martinez. Logo swap. Pedro Martinez going out to the Red Sox, which also has been on fire for this case.
Looks like a cross between Super Troopers, Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin, and Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Who said that?
Chris Walters. And then Beer Money Breaker said I'd watch the Gary show, though.
I know that's right. A little bit of my radio days there, people, which I'm not too fond of. Anyway.
Don't boast yourself.
Yeah. I am hoping to pull bazooka backs. I'm hoping to pull everything. in this break. Gypsy Queen next year has got to make this easier because I am literally looking for everything. Uniforms, names on the front,
they turn them
patches.
around, right?
Yeah, but they don't sometimes. I've seen it where I ran into a Jackie Robinson that was faced up. Yamamoto rookie.
Turtle.
Yeah, that's Mr. Turtle right there. Third baseman.
How do you think he gets to the ball?
Oh, here we go. We got a bazooka back, folks. How about that? How about going out to the Washington Nationals? Patrick Corbin, a bazooka back. We did in this box earlier last week pull a bazooka back. I'm going to go ahead and pull it if you ask.
Different cards.
And if I don't pull it, then I will wake up in the morning and go into Target and open everything in the store until I get it. Here we go. How about a Yordan Alvarez fortune teller? Here we go. Here comes our first autograph, I believe, right?
Mm.
And it is numbered to 99, which makes it a blue. And it is behind a Vladimir Guerrero. So hopefully it's back to back. It is initials LMJ.
LMJ. I don't know.
Junior. How about Lance McCullers?
Junior.
And it's a logo swap. Wow.
So
logo swap, number to 99. Lance McCullers Jr.
Where are your other cards?
In the closet. Yeah. That is very nice. Tanner is 20 years old and he just got up like he's 85 years old.
Chris asked if card shops are still popular out here.
Chris, we do have some card shops out here. We have All-Star Cards in Santee. Michelle and her family run that out there. There's a card store downtown San Diego that's been there. I believe it's called Center City Cards. And then there's one in Escondido, which is north of here. Escondido.
Oh.
North of here. Apparently Tanner's teaching me how to speak English tonight. So those are the only three in San Diego that I know of. Are there any more that you could think of, Tanner?
No, that's all I know.
But yeah, we have three. There was a lot of them in the 80s and 90s and even late 70s. But as with time, I would suspect now with the way it's going, I would think that more shops would be opening up. I don't know. We do most of our out in Santee. They do not have a website. I wish they did. It's kind of like walking into Cheers from the show from the 80s and I believe early 90s. Everybody knows your name. Thank you, Abby. Thank you for that. I appreciate you telling me what's going on in chat. Tanner on the board is apparently taking the night off. He'll be back next week. Bigger and stronger.
Yeah, goodbye.
I know what working out is, but my hamstrings are a little tight, so.
Oh. Ronald Acuna, fortune teller. Apparently Tanner on the board is sore from working out. Bueller, Mondesi, Dubon.
Were we at the San Diego Zoo?
Right? Our birds around here apparently forgot to go to bed. We already have a bazooka back. Is anybody asking for anything? This is only box one.
No.
No? Smart, because I probably couldn't pull it anyway. Here comes an auto, number 2. It is not numbered, and it is initials SL.
SL.
No guesses?
Mm-mm.
How about Shed Long from the Seattle Mariners? Shed Long. This
Never.
him. How about a Bo Bichette base rookie? A Fernando Tatis Jr. fortune teller. Fernando plays right down the street from my house here at Petco Park, a place that we don't get to go to this year. Luis Robert, base rookie. And I've noticed the trend with Gypsy Queen. They either pack it with base rookies or they give you some great autographs or an unbelievable card. We've seen a few base rookies, but the Bazooka back I think probably was a hit in this stack. Let's see if they gave us another one. Mr. Aaron wants to say hello. That's numbered to 15. Here comes box 2.
Oh, you don't throw that away.
Do what?
Don't throw your knife away.
No.
Are you gonna play MLB The Show?
I don't know. Do we have any MLB The Show players in the room?
Yeah, Chris is a coach, remember?
Does Chris play MLB The Show?
He was
Tanner, can you put break 2 over there? These, just kind of move them. Here is our Chrome pack. Oh, Hank took a dive. So I just got a PlayStation 3, 4, and so I'm learning how to play the show. And I'll tell you what, man,
It's like teaching a first grader calculus.
it is hard to navigate that control system. And I have, I'm used to the, I don't know if anybody's old enough, but when Pong came out, we just turned a wheel or a knob and we knocked
Yeah,
it.
it's on all day here. My 8-year-old will smoke you.
You know what? I believe that. I believe that. Who's the best player on your 8-year-old's team? And is it a diamond player? I know enough to know that the diamond players are the best.
Does he use zone hitting? If so, I will be very impressed. If not,
He said that?
no, I'm asking. At least he's playing baseball and not like Grand Theft Auto.
Or Fortnite.
I love Fortnite.
So what is the difference between Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto is just brutal. It like, teaches you everything wrong to do in life.
Oh,
You need money, go steal it. You need,
there you have it. Lessons from Tanner. Life lessons.
Life lessons from Tanner. That'll be a new segment, actually.
You will have that every break now. Life lessons with Tanner on the board.
Don't play GTA.
Don't play. Somebody put that in there?
No, I'm saying that. That's the life lesson.
Oh, okay.
Don't play GTA. His whole team is diamonds. Jeez, how much money did you give him?
I hope I pronounced his name right. Did I, Tanner?
Tiger King plays Fortnite and Rambo plays GTA.
Broseo. Did I pronounce that right? Yeah?
Who knows? Maybe.
I hope so.
Bros.
Anyway, congrats going out to the Rays. That is a bazooka back. There we go. We'll sleeve that up.
Ricky Henderson is his best player, best diamond.
Ricky Henderson, man. I'll tell you what. I'm a native San Diegan, and one of the best things about growing up here in San Diego was having Ricky on the Padres for a little bit.
Back in my day.
And, Tanner on the board is 20, which is why he's not drinking any beers. Although he did ask for some.
Oh, see? Chris said he's giving his son way too much money.
Okay. Well, so what's that mean?
Done.
I think I just broke these cards twice, which is okay because we only have 2 boxes. Anyway, yeah. So back in my day, how about this? A Johnny Bench high number card for Gypsy Queen. Johnny Bench going out to the Reds.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. A Dylan Cease fortune teller. Back in my day, Tanner, so you know, a Mike Trout Tarot the Star. Properly named the Star. Back in my day, baseball was played the way it was supposed to be played. You didn't have any 6th inning guys, 7th inning guys, 8th inning guys. You didn't have utility players. You went out there and you played the game.
Oh, so you're saying you're not open to change?
No, I'm not. But I mean, I am. But you know, I mean, look at the infield for the Dodgers was Lopes, Garvey, Say, and Russell for years, and for the Reds was Rose, Morgan, Morgan. I know. Who was their first baseman? Tony Perez.
Yeah, Tony Perez.
And Dave Concepcion for years. The outfield was the same too, with Foster out there and everybody else. But I mean, it was all the same.
What about the pods? Can you name the pods?
No, because they never were the same. Bo Bichette, base rookie. How about a no name of Mr. Garrett Cole going out to the Yankees?
Chris said he spent well over $1,000 between the two of us on MLB The Show 19 and 20.
So why, Chris? Why all the money? I mean, what do you get? How about a Luis Robert base rookie? What do you get when you spend over $1,000? Is that how you get the diamond players and all that?
Yeah, that's how they buy stubs.
Because I really am new to it. Are we good on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike Gypsy.
Speaking of MLB The Show, my PlayStation network was just signed into in London.
Was it really?
So that's not good.
That's great. Hopefully the guy will get you points and you can start getting a team that can beat me.
No, he's going to hack my account.
Oh. Well, if you're putting it out over the internet, like we are, that you play the show. Anyway, now that Tanner on the board has lost his PlayStation The Show to somebody in London, I have now lost my board op, so I am not responsible for anything that happens from here on out, because the show is Tanner's most prized possession.
No, I just don't want my information.
Well, if they're getting on your PlayStation, your password's probably too easy. You can't use 123 anymore as a password. It just doesn't work.
Right.
Anyway, how many people do we have in the room now? 7. And we thank you. 7. We broke an attendance record last break, which was about 45 minutes from now. 45 minutes ago. We had 24 in the room at one time. And we had to usher some people out. That was too many for us to handle. So, but we appreciate 24 people stopping by. How about a Glabier Taurus fortune teller? But now that you're here, if you see the lovely subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, please subscribe to us, and hopefully you join us again. Jordan Alvarez, base rookie. Just change your password, buddy. You'll be all right.
I'm working on it.
Well, I know, because you're not. because you're not working on the brake, so we know you're working on that. Here comes a indigo blue, Mr. Jimenez of the Detroit Tigers, and it is numbered to 150. And I think 150 is actually blue, considered blue, even though it's the same color. Joe Jimenez from the Detroit Tigers. You go, Tanner.
Actually, it's not the same color.
It's not?
No, it's the blue is way lighter than or darker than the indigo blue.
Stamont, rookie card for the Kansas City Royals. We've already pulled a bazooka, but I'm going to look still. I've never seen two bazookas in the same box, but, you know, people in hell want ice water. So there you go. There's a brewer. Now, if this was tomorrow night, that's a brewer. He also has long hair, so you'd all be taking a drink, which, out of respect for Dan, who's in the room, I will do now. Yeah, that was good. Here we go. How about an Aquino base rookie? Go ahead, Abby.
Beer Money Breakers asked when you're going to be posting your episode 1 of the Gary Show, and will it be on YouTube or Netflix?
Well, I have to work on that. Here comes our first auto in this one. Yes, first auto, and it is initials. How about TG? No way. Tony Gwynn?
No. He passed away.
How about Mr. May from the Dodgers? Mr. May from the Dodgers. Our first auto goes to Dustin May. Congrats, Dodgers. And I think that is my boy Scotty has the Dodgers tonight. Is that right, Tanner?
Yeah, it's our boy Scotty.
Mr. Freeman, Freddie Freeman, strength, Tarrant. How about a Nick Senzel, fortune teller? The Gary Show. I would be so lucky to have a Gary Show.
What would it consist of?
I think I could have like guest. I don't think I could do the fist pumping ooh because Arsenio Hall kind of did that, but I could figure something out of that nature. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a podcast, and it's gonna be fun. And I'm thinking about maybe doing it with athletes to where they could just come on and relax. I know a few guys from my radio days, and it would be great to catch up with maybe where are they now? What do you think? Have Heath Bell on? In case you guys have not seen Mr. Heath Bell recently, you can check out his 7 Cold Brew Instagram page, the number 7 Cold Brew, all one word, right?
Mm-hmm.
7 COLDBREW. And he recently got a new haircut, and he shows it off in his most recent video. He is retired here in San Diego with his family, doing very well. And he has a Nitro Cold Brew coffee company. And right now, in these times that we face, he is using this time to use his powers to give back to the doctors, nurses, frontline people with the first responders, to give back to them and support them through this time we live in now with the coronavirus. So he is doing good things over there at 7 Cold Brew. So you can check them out on Instagram, 7 Cold Brew. And I believe right now they have a deal going where if you buy 4 cans, you get 2 free and you're shipping free. So if you like Nitro Cold Brew coffee, please go on there and order your 4 cans, get 2 free, and get your shipping free. And he'll give 4 free cans to the frontline responders and the nurses and doctors. Paul DeJong, fortune teller. Easy for me to say, right? Boy, that is what we call dead air in the radio days right there. Tanner is, oh boy, look at that. Well, we might as well do it, huh? How about a backwards GQ Tarot card, which we all know happens to be numbered to 250, and it is Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola from the Philadelphia Phillies. 242 out of 250.
I think we've pulled a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we have. I still want to pull a military day. I think. No, I don't think I want to, but I'm not sure. I heard it's a dark uniform or it's got something to do with the patch on the sleeve. I probably have and just missed it. Here comes our last auto. Oh. And it is not numbered, and it is initials ID.
Oh, I know
Eason
that.
Diaz. Didn't we already call it a Seattle Mariner? Eason Diaz. Oh, Miami Marlins. Yes, that's right. Miami Marlins. I do like his autograph, though. That is a decent autograph. Tanner will sleeve that up for the Miami Marlins fan. And the last stack before we head into, oh, actually, I forgot to check for bazookas, even though we already pulled one. You never know. What's wrong? Put the cards down? Cards down? What's up?
Chris Walters said, "Thank you, Nitro Brewer. My sister appreciates that she works on the COVID floor with the COVID patients and not having fun."
That is great. That is great. We are happy to do it. My wife is a RN here in San Diego at the local children's hospital, so I am all for it and happy they are doing it. How about a Keston Hira logo swap? Keston Hira logo swap. Brewers, congrats. Read it off. Read it off.
When you go to the Marlins Stadium here, you wouldn't know they have any fans.
I've heard that. Aaron Judge, Ace of Swords, Tarot. Well, you know, for the Marlins, in their case, Derek Jeter brought him, right?
Yes.
So I'm telling you.
No, did he buy them or is he just the CEO?
Whatever the case, if Derek Jeter is involved with your team, then be on the lookout because it won't be long. You won't be down long. That guy is a competitor. And
is that it?
No, we have our Chrome.
Oh.
He's a competitor, so if you're a Marlin fan, I would be excited about the future. I guarantee you Derek Jeter is not going to lay down until you bring a winner to Miami. And Miami's already proven that if they have a winner, Christian Yelich and all those guys back in the day, that they will support it. So that's never a question. We have a gold, Patrick Corbin.
Nice.
A gold going out to the Nationals, numbered to 50, 40 out of 50. We have a base chrome George Springer, Astros. And then a blue Paul Goldschmidt, numbered to 150. Paul Goldschmidt going out to the Cardinals. All right, let's pull an autograph out of this last pack. Last pack of chrome, guys, and then we'll do a recap real quick. Get you on your way to your Friday night here. Max Kepler, base. Chris Davis, base. And a Will Smith from the Dodgers, blue chrome. Not a bad way to end it all. Will Smith from the Dodgers. All right. What's up? What are they saying in chat, Abby?
That'll do.
That's it?
Literally.
That'll do it?
That'll do it.
All right, Tanner. Show me what you want me to show first. Okay. The first card's a no name, Mr. Garrett Cole, brand new to the Yankees. He's in a Yankee uniform, even though he hasn't pitched an inning yet. I don't know how they do that. Photoshop. Anyway, no name, Garrett Cole. We have Bazookas, Mr. Brosau
Sure.
from the Rays. Mr. Brosau, Bazooka back, and a Mr. Patrick Corbin, Bazooka back. 2 bazookas and 2 boxes. It's not bad. We have logo swaps. Keston Hiura, Milwaukee Brewers. We have Kyle Hendricks from the Chicago Cubs. And we have Mr. Martinez, a high number Pablo Martinez logo swap. That's very cool going on to the Red Sox. We have high numbers, Ken Griffey Jr. and Johnny Bench going out to the Reds. We have, Tanner on the board's not telling me, so gold, Patrick Corbin, number to 50, 40 out of 50. Patrick Corbin gold chrome. And blue chrome of Mr. Will Smith, number to 99. In this case, 46 out of 99. We have a Paul Goldschmidt, numbered to 150, 62 out of 150. Aaron Nola, Tarrant blue, indigo blue, numbered to 250, 242 out of 250. We have a Mr. Jimenez from the Detroit Tigers, numbered to 150. And we have a Victor Robles, indigo blue, numbered to 250. In this case, 209 out of 250. And our 4 autos. Eason Diaz from the Miami Marlins. Dustin May from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Shed Long from the Seattle Mariners. And last but not least, we have a logo swap. Lance McCullers, numbered to 99. 33 out of 99. Lance McCullers logo swap, numbered to 99. And that, I say, would be the hit tonight. What do you think, Tanner? That's the hit. So, having said that, that brings us to the end of the short 2-box break. I know not a lot of thunder, but we appreciate you guys joining us as always. There is more to come. I think we are going to be back next weekend. So be on the lookout for Ego Trip Breaks. Again, join us on Twitter at Ego Trip Breaks, spelled like it sounds.
Please.
And also subscribe to our YouTube page there while you're here. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can either message us on Twitter or on eBay. And if you want to get a look at the 1-of-1 Yordan Alvarez autographed patch card, jumbo patch card, 1-of-1, you can go on Ego Trip Breaks and take a look at that. If you know anybody that might be interested, you can have them bid on that as well. That's it. That's all we got. I appreciate you guys joining us. Have a great night. See you very soon. Tanner?
See ya.
Good night, everybody.
Well, goodbye. And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.